All right, everyone, here we go with the week of October 13th through the 19th, 2024. I am behind. I'm cutting the deck. I have not even shuffled yet. I'm not going to do a pre-shuffle. I'm just going to cut the deck and show you there's a 4 of cups at the bottom. All right? They want it. They're pretending they don't want it, but they want it. Right? Just like I always say about him. How would he not want to bang her? How would that? It's not possible. Okay? It is not possible. Very much bullshit here. There's a lot of bullshit attached to this 4 of cups. Want it, but they say they don't. Okay? It's sort of a you know you want it energy. You know you want it. What actions they going to take? This is we're springboarding off the Friday readings energy. We're going to find out what actions they're going to take here the week of October 13th through the 19th, 2024. 1 card for each sign. I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your horoscope. It's just the soulmate cycle split into 12 pieces. And this reading we clarify. And we talk about actions. We're not worried about feelings or any energies that might be hidden. We're just asking the universe to be predictive. And remember, we can't predict free will. Nobody can. Right? So, all right, let's go. No pre-shuffle. Just a cut. And that damn bullshit 4 of cups that we saw. And here we go. Overall energy of this reading. King of Pentacles. Red with the lovers. It's a bit of a come to Jesus energy. A bit of a, somebody's having some kind of a reckoning with themselves. Somebody is stabilizing their energy and realizing, okay, I want this, but is there a practical way to get it? We're still looking at practical ways to do things. There's nothing practical about that. That's 2 people meeting and 2 people getting a rent by the hour motel room. I mean, there's nothing practical there at all. All right? Pay cash. Pay cash, I'm telling you. Okay. All right, here we go. Right here. Our story begins with Aries, position 1. Remember, I'm not your astrologer. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate. I only put the sign names there because people on YouTube like it. That's it. That's actually the only reason. Position 1, and we end in position 12, a.k.a. Pisces. All right. Pay attention. But of course, each one is a frequency of energy. It's 12 separate frequencies of energy. So we're putting a name to it. But just because we call it Aries here, we could call it Yugovan. It doesn't matter. It's just a name. What's in a name, right? A rose by any other name. All right, our story begins here. Let's go. Knight of Wands. Should that surprise anybody? You know, it shouldn't. Knight of Wands seems to be a theme. Didn't our Friday reading start with a Page of Swords, which was tied to a recent 3 card that I did? And this was the Knight of Wands. This is somebody, again, just making an impulsive decision to come in. They're full of shit. He's full of shit. Oh, he's gone now. The 4 of Cups guy, after the cut, was full of shit. Actually, this king is full of shit, too. They don't want a practical anything here. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of heat there. Somebody's, I don't know. I've got an energy coming towards you. Somebody making an impulsive decision. All right, so why is this here? It's possible. It is possible. Look, you can see it. It's charging in. That's why I pulled the card. You know, that energy is there. All right. All of a sudden, think of the 4 of Cups with the guy with his arms crossed and little blondie sitting next to him. All of a sudden, he just jumps up and lands on top of her. I mean, that's kind of that energy there. Even she a little bit surprised. So you might be a little bit surprised by this Knight of Wands showing up. All right? Let's see. You might even yell no. I mean, I don't know. You might. I have no idea. It's not in a bad way. Just, hey, get the fuck off me, motherfucker. I mean, it could be some of that. It's judgment. Okay, out of nowhere. Resurrection. You thought something was buried, dead, gone. You go to visit the grave once in a while. You get there, and it's standing there waiting for you. Okay? This is a resurrection energy. All right, why are they coming back? Because they do want it. They always did. All right, what's up? This is also part of that 3 card energy. This is a person who tells themselves over and over again, oh, this happens every time I rush in, it doesn't go well. So maybe that's why they rush in as the Knight of Wands here. Maybe they're not trying to have anything long term. This is a wham bam thank you ma'am energy right here. This is the knight that does love them and leave them, does use the rent by the hour motel. What's on top? Sun. They think they're very clear on what they want. I beg to differ. See the clouds around them? Right? Yeah, they think they're very clear. All right? They think it's the right energy. It feels like the right time. They think you're on board. I don't joke about anything that's not the energy. I made a joke that the guy in the blue with his arms crossed jumps on Blondie, and Blondie says, get the fuck off me. Right? He thought she wanted it. He thought she was ready. Right? No, actually, she was bored because you weren't doing anything. right? Because you were bored because this person wasn't doing anything. And this person, somebody reading the signals wrong here. Big time. Why is the sun here? Happens all the time, yeah. Somebody's reading the surface energy, right? Oh, if I'm attracted to him, they must be attracted to me too. I mean, this can play out a lot of ways. This week, somebody might make a pass at you. This doesn't have to be a long lost runner. Somebody you got a soul connection with. This week, somebody might make a pass at you, right? Because they read some signals wrong, all right? Be careful. I know some people are a little bit flirty. I know, right? I know. I was a little bit flirty when I was younger, right? Sometimes people used to read that the wrong way all the time, you know? There's so many defensive girls. Oh, I have a boyfriend. Okay, I wasn't hitting on you. I was just asking if you come here to get, could you pass me that magazine or something? I'll be sitting in a waiting room. It's like, it's cool. Relax. All right? My dick chakra is well placed to zip behind a zipper. I'm good. I know. Somebody reading the signals wrong, and they might come towards you this week. All right? So be prepared for that. It's possible. I'm not a time lord. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you. It doesn't have to happen this week. Might happen next week. Could have happened last week. I don't know. Taurus, position 2. 8 of Wands. There's communication. Everything's tied together. Why are there no timestamps here? Because you're all part of a cycle and everything's connected. This is communication. This is almost hammering it home. It's 8 Wands. Somebody's making a move here, but I think they're reading the signals wrong. I think they're acting too quickly. Our whole reading is opening with communication. Knight of Wands, communication, for sure. The Sun, communication in this context. 8 of Wands, communication in this context. Certainly forward movement, but it's all from a superficial point of view. Somebody gets the signals wrong, right? Queen of Wands, wall of pretense. The truth is underneath. On the outside, it says something else. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying people sometimes read the signals wrong. That's all. All right. Why is the 8 of Wands here? It's crossed by the Magician. Somebody's showing up out of nowhere. It's a quick change energy. Shows up like that. It snap a finger, boom, there it is. Okay. These actions or communication might change your opinion on somebody, might change your view. 6 of Swords. Somebody wants to smooth something over, but I don't believe that. Why is the 6 of Swords here? Yeah, the 6 of Cups. Somebody wants to smooth over something from the past, but they're starting from the wrong point. It's what we talked about in one of the positions on the Friday reading. I think it was the hot Scorpios, wasn't it? Didn't you have the 9 of Swords? It's about the point where my mic almost fell off, and I had to... We had some kind of fucking glitchy bullshit somewhere in there. This is an energy where they're reading the situation wrong. They're coming in to fix an old problem, and they're actually fixing the wrong problem. That's what it feels like. Where the math equation is wrong at the beginning, so everything after it is wrong. The assumption's wrong. Somebody's showing up here to fix an old problem, smooth something from the past over, but it's not the thing that you want to smooth over. They got it wrong. They read it wrong. Okay? That's all I can say. It's fine. It's time. You get a chance to correct things. It's one of those weeks for sure. Okay. Position 3, Gemini. 2 of Swords. This person doesn't know what to do. Whoa, look at that. Randomly, out of nowhere. Okay, well, I'll just put them back in the deck randomly. Well, no, I shouldn't do that. Okay. All right. Well, 2 of Cups. A Hierophant. Not too many. It's not too many. They fell out. The Hierophant, the 7 of Wands, and the Magician. Okay, so this ties over here. Somebody here, you have a soulmate attached to you that just doesn't know what to do. They're jumping around like their head's on fire and their ass is catching. All right, now I'm going to shuffle for it. I'm going to shuffle for a crossing card. Hold on, these cards are doing some crazy shit. I got it right here. Crossing energies, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Jesus Christ, and the High Priestess. This person doesn't know what to do, so they're coming towards you, and then they're not. They're coming towards you, then they're not. They might just show up out of nowhere. They might not. I mean, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. That's the energy that's there. They come and they're not coming. They're taking their time. They're going fast at times. They're going slow at times. You have a very powerful connection that somebody here just doesn't know what to fucking do with. They don't understand it. They don't get it. You've changed their life, but they're reluctant to, because there's some kind of energy that keeps them stuck. Something in their head that says you're not worthy to ride the racehorse, so they walk. I mean, There's a lot. This is a person with a lot of issues. I mean, whoever this is, you're going to need to be their therapist or something. This is going to be tough to be in a relationship with somebody that continually needs your help, right? I mean, you can't be someone's guru in a relationship. Okay. All right, Cancer. The hot spot of the connection, that's crazy. I mean, you saw how many cards fell out. And there's no such thing as too many. I told you that in a recent reading. It's not. There it is. It's crazy town. That right there is crazy town. Position 4, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Something here for everybody. Bookends position 1. 7 swords. Yeah, there's somebody full of shit. Somebody's full of shit. Somebody's seeing it wrong. Getting them drunk, coming to the wrong conclusion. Somebody's coming towards you under a false perception. Somebody is under a false perception and coming towards you. This is what's happening this week. Look, it doesn't have to be. People assume I'm watching this reading and it's about my runner. No. Listen to what I said. People are coming at you this week under false assumptions, false reasons, a misunderstanding. They're misreading you. All right? Be careful this week. I'm just saying, this is I don't have a devil. It's not dangerous. Although I don't think this is too weak to wear the really short mini skirt without the underpants. I think maybe that might, if people are already reading things wrong, that might backfire on you. You might want to chill this week. All right? It's no fault of yours. It's just there's deception in the energy. The energy is distorted. That's all. And it's what's happening. And this one here, holy shit, they're coming towards you. They're not. They're coming. It's Istanbul. It's Constantinople. It's round and round and round and round. All right, here we go. Why's the 7 of Swords here? Why's the 7 of Swords here? It's crossed by the 9 of Swords, which was the card in the position I'm talking about. I think it was Scorpio. I could be wrong. From the Friday reading, it was a 9 of Swords. I remember, and because it was a key point in the video for me, I had to fix my fucking microphone bullshit, and still didn't fix till I found the problem later. There's a problem here. There's a reason I'm saying that. There's a reason that happened. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason the 9 of Swords is crossing this. Okay? There's a misunderstanding. There's a false perception here, and it's something that somebody, and I really get somebody, for some of you, coming to fix something, and it's like, you're fixing that? That's why you're here? No, that's not why you should be here. You should be here because of this and this. What's on top of you? The Fool. Yeah. People are taking leaps of faith. Leaps of faith. Jumping off cliffs based on false information. I mean, this might be societal energy showing up, because that's happening all over the place. There's some sort of policy out there now where we lie and then worry about the fact checking later. You know. I mean, that's just so ass fucking motherfucking backward. It's ridiculous. And that's kind of what's happening here. Somebody taking a leap of faith before checking to see if they got it right in the first place. It's clear as day on this top row. Why is the Fool here? Yeah. Again, the card of Cancer. The Cancer position. The card that represents the soulmate cycle. People are coming towards you under false perceptions, with bad information, under false assumptions. That's what's happening this week. Be careful. All right? I mean, my God, whatever it is, make sure you're not one of these people. It's bad enough an energy attached to you, and I'm saying, this is not just one energy. This may not even be just soulmates. This might be everybody's gone reading the wrong thing, taking the things you say wrong, taking it the wrong way, right? Taking it to the street. Come on, P-Ba. I mean, it's all here. It's very clear. So, and knowing this, having this information helps you this week in a big way, okay? We're making just bad assumptions. We fact check first, then we speak. That's the correct order. Just for the record, let me put it out there, okay? I fact check any science facts I give you or anything like that. I fact check them before the video goes up. Either if I'm not sure if I know I got it right, I Google it, and if I got it wrong, I edit it out, or I put in a correction in the video in text. One or the other. Somebody here, I very rarely take leaps of faith without at least kind of making sure that it, you know, you can't always know the whole situation, but at least making sure I got it straight. People are just going off half-cocked this week. You got somebody here coming towards you for sure with that Knight of Wands, and there's your Chariot. All right, let's move on to another row. Forewarned is forearmed, right? Okay. What's going on here with the... Let me ask Spirit to move the table a little bit. All right, we good? Everybody on camera, you can see that Chariot, right? Good. All right. Position 5. Sometimes the table moves. I get very animated, right? Position 5, Leo soap opera. Devil. Oh my God, this is an incredible reading. You got to be kidding. I mean, this all lumps together. Devil. Oh my God, the devil. This person's in a toxic. What's up with the toxin? It's all toxin. I would love to tell you a touching story of angel energy coming in and showing them the error of their ways, but I can't. It's just toxin. Somebody's realizing that they're tied to you. Somebody realizing that they just can't leave you behind. What did I say yesterday in the Friday reading? Was this the position where somebody is married, right? I gave the example, they're married, but they think about you more. Is that what it was? I think so. Oh my God. You got a lot of karma with this person. If you're part of the Leo soap opera, and I tell you, only half the people watch the Leo soap opera that should be. I know. Okay, but fine. You're one of the 10,000 people that watch the Leo soap opera. You got some wicked karma with this person. I mean, you guys go way back. This is a big deal. The universe is trying to help this person a lot. They got a very old soul and they're not using it. They're not using it at all. I mean, at all. Fuck me. It's caused by the Page of Cups. They just, it's like it's not a curse. Okay, well, I'm going to call it a curse. Okay, but it's not a curse. Are we clear about that? Because it's kind of, we're getting close to Halloween, so we'll start talking about Halloween-y things. Right? It's like a curse around this person's neck. So they think. They've been led to believe that love always has to be small. That maybe they're the one who gives more than the other person. It could be that kind of energy. When in reality, that's not the case. This is an energy here that's actually, it should be the other way around. And this energy is capable of giving a lot of love. That's the funny part. All right, what's going on top? Yeah, the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? The Ace of Cups, see? Giant cup, right? Giant cup. This energy knows it wants new love. It just doesn't think it's worthy. And it doesn't think it's worthy because of the karma attached to this Devil card. And I don't know if that's karma attached to you and this person in a past life, for example, where, you know, maybe you fucked them over. Right? I don't know. It could be, or the other way around. I have no idea. I just know this person knows that they want love. They're just not doing anything about it. And they can feel you. They think about you constantly. You're a thing. They compare other people to you. They think about you. They imagine that they're with you. They imagine what would have happened. It's all there. Happens all the time. All right. It's there. Okay. It's my sitting king. It's not my king of action. They're not doing anything about it. But they do have a very nice man bun. Male or female. Doesn't matter. It's a king. Okay. All right. As long as you're not the fool. We got this guy. He's such a tool. I see him all the time. He lives at the beach. He got a man bun. He kind of looks like this King of Swords, but he walks around with an iguana on his shoulder. He's always in the grocery store with an iguana on his shoulder. I just think it's douchey. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just a weird energy coming off him. Even the iguana doesn't want to be there. I can tell you that. The iguana's like, can't you just leave me in my thing? You know, I got a little stick to climb on. I'm happy there. Virgo, either way, it doesn't belong in pavilions. You know, that's the grocery store. Anyway, Virgo, sometimes my wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here, position 6. Never mind Virgo. It's just Virgo energy, right? I'm not your astrologer. 6 of Cups. This is not you. This is someone from your past. Take this energy and pay attention to what I said all through here. This is going to apply to everybody. I mean, this kind of shit's going to come out in the final 3 cards I pull when we're done. But 6 of Cups. Somebody's showing up here. But this is weird. Okay? This is very weird. What do I mean by that? You'll see in a minute. Just let me verify that I'm right. Yep, I am. It's temperance. It's almost like an energy. It felt like a prophecy. It felt like a prophecy in the sense of this person shows up either in your dreams or in person. It's really, I read it in person for a lot of you. It's minor arcana here. They show up and almost like either the first thought that goes through your head or the first words that come out of your mouth are, I knew you were coming. Or I've been expecting you, sort of a thing. It's almost like in my mind's eye, you're this oracle up on a mountain and somebody comes in and you're like, I've been expecting you. Are you here? It's a bit of that. You're expecting this energy. Or you used to. And maybe you stopped. Now you'll feel it again with the temperance card here. Yeah, it's karma. I didn't know that was there. But I was just going to say you might want to, temperance here is saying you might want to chill. You might want to not dismiss this energy immediately. Your inclination will be, I've been expecting you, now get the fuck out. Right? Hold on. You've got some karma with this person, some ties that bind. This energy, the environmental energy, is allowing you to alleviate that. Okay? So, before you say, I've been expecting you, and get the fuck out, you might want to invite them in for some tea. Okay? Alright. Alright. What's red with the devil? Yeah, the Three of Cups. It's a celebration energy. It frees you from that. All right. If you speak, if you have an emotional, you may have an emotional conversation with somebody that you think to yourself, I always knew this would happen. The energy here is incoming. It's like this devil is incoming. All right. You see it coming. Have the conversation. This is the biggest card of communication for me in the minor arcana. It's important that you do. You do what you want. If you want to say get the fuck out, that's fine. It's cool. All right. Position 7, Libra. 5 of Wands. You're going to have a bit of a... So you have a bit of a spat with somebody. This is a weird literal translation of the 5 of Wands, but you have a bit of a spat. Be careful it doesn't get out of hand. Somebody's attached to you is very frustrated with you. I don't know. They're just frustrated. Sometimes when we get frustrated, we say shit, right? Like if it's a really hot day, you're hot and bothered, we say, right? Hot and muggy outside, and you just snap at somebody and then you apologize later. It's that kind of energy. Somebody's very frustrated with you and they're likely to snap at you this week. This will clue you into who I was talking about in the Friday reading. I don't even remember what I said in Friday, but that might clue you into what I was talking about. All right? Why's the 5 of Wands here? Tell me about the 5 of Wands. Yeah, it's crossed by the 9 of Swords. Somebody here is just, again, they're under some kind of delusion of some kind. They're under some sort of false perception of some kind. It's tied to this whole energy up here. The 9 of Swords already showed up as part of it. It's... Something's bothering this. Somebody here is just bothered. Something you're doing is bothering them, or you're not doing. I don't know. The moon. They keep it hidden. They've kept it hidden for a long time. Somebody's maybe afraid to tell you that they love you, and they're waiting for the right moment, and you're not providing it, or they're waiting for you to say that how you feel, and you're not doing it, and then you don't do it, and you just all right. I don't know. Why is the moon here? The 7 of Cups. Yeah, somebody's mixed up. Somebody's mixed up. They think you have feelings for them, or maybe it's you. Roles can be reversed. Maybe you think you have feelings. They have feelings for you. Somebody's mixed up. Somebody's confused here. Okay? And the end result is confusion. So you have an argument with somebody that doesn't need to happen. You may need to, if this is coming at you, if this is not you, if this is somebody attached, you may need to correct them. Okay? And these are the types of things that Pluto and Capricorn going direct is trying to fix. But in this connection here, in this connection cycle, you have people exaggerating feelings. Okay? You really do. What's going on with my hot Scorpios here? The Magician. I don't know. I'm just being honest. I don't know. I don't know what it is. So why is it here? crossed by the Nine of Wands. There's something preventing you and someone else from moving beyond something. Okay? There's something preventing it. It's like I'm trying to do this magic trick, but there's a heckler in the audience. You follow? All right? And it's distracting. It is. Just like sometimes we have the roofers here, and I say, if you hear some noises in the background, that's what's going on. But that's distracting for me. I'm in a trance when I do these readings. It may not seem it because I seem animated, but like I tell you, I'm in my kestrel field, right? Where I used to sit when I was a kid, watch kestrels hunt. That's where I am. And sometimes if I get knocked out of that trance, it's very distracting. It can be tough to get back in, right? So something is preventing you and somebody else. Something's disrupting this energy. There's the Four of Wands. You're supposed to be walking a path with this person. There's supposed to be a whole new journey with somebody. And somebody or something is cock blocking it. And I see the tension here. I can feel it. 10 wands with 9 wands. And how many times have we shuffled this deck for those two to come back together? This deck's been around since 2022. I mean, why is the Four of Wands here? The Knight of Wands. Something is preventing. You have one side of a connection that needs to grow up before anything can happen with this connection. Somebody is not willing to grow up. Somebody is not willing to look at the emotional aspect of the connection or go deep. You need someone to go deep, and they're not willing to do it. And yet the energy for it is there, is what the universe is saying. The energy for someone to go deep is there. 9's of the end in tarot. There's a very small barrier here. I don't know who this is, but if you figure it out, I want you to remember it's never going to evolve. You're never going to go anywhere until this person gets their shit together. And I don't think you should wait around for somebody to get their shit together. Okay? Do what you want to do, but I think you're going to be waiting a while. This is my party girl's older sister. She's still going to parties that she shouldn't have been going to for a long time. All right? Lighting fire to people's bongos and shit. All right. Sagittarius. Look how messy this top row is compared to the way the rows in this reading usually look like this. How messy the cards are means something. Okay? Look at this shit. It's a mess. This is what happens when you get something wrong. This is what happens when you take leaps of faith under false assumptions. This is what happens when you show up to fix something with somebody from the past, but it's the wrong thing. It's based on bad information. Lots of these people attached to you are listening to other people they shouldn't be listening to about your connection, or are making assumptions that someone's talking about your connection when it's not. And in some cases, this is some of you, because roles can be reversed, who are thinking I'm talking about one person, when really I'm talking about something else. So make sure you're not making assumptions about my readings and who I'm talking about. I tell you all the time. Doesn't have to be that runner. All right? This ain't Rainbow Unicorn Tarot. I go a little deeper than that. This is a big fucking reading. Okay? Jesus. I mean, there's a lot of cards on the table by the time we're done with this. Even a gypsy would go, oh shit, that's a lot of cards. And they pull a lot of cards. Okay? All right, here we go. Sagittarius. Position 9. Sometimes separate from the reading, sometimes part of it. All right, here we go. Knight of Pentacles. God damn it. I'm not going to say anything. I've got to clarify with the new deck. I'm not going to get anything out of that deck. I'm going to double clarify this. I'm sorry, but this is for a lot of you. This is, I wrote down what I had the Hot Priestess for you the other day. I wrote it down on a Post-it note. Somebody's got a hidden motive and you're not spotting it. Okay? I need you to be more meticulous with the people in your life. This is your energy attached to this. I need you to be more meticulous. I need you to stop. What's that song? Buffalo Springfield. Everybody stop. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going round. Right? That kind of thing. Stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going round. It's my parents' music, but I remember it from my childhood. All right, here we go. Buffalo Springfield. What's going on here? Knight of Pentacles. It's crossed by the 9 of Cups. Yeah, you think something's great. Take another look. You think it's going to be great to take your suit of armor off and get in that water. Take another look. There's animals in there. What do you think they're doing in that water? Huh? You got elephants over here. You got some kind of deer over here. Who knows what's going in there? Rhinos and shit, right? Rhino shit. I don't know. Take another look. It looks like one of those runoff ponds, right? I grew up around a lot of farms, and sometimes the farms would have a pond on it. You did not a pond you'd want to swim in. Let me tell you. All right, what's going on here? What's on top? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something you need to learn here. There's something for you to see. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? The Ten of Wands. You can't see the forest for the trees. Why? Because that water looks good to you. You're thirsty, and that water looks good. Look, I'm talking in metaphors. You just got to catch my drift. Okay? I'll just put it this way. There's someone attached to you that you might be wanting to go into business with or get into bed with in some way. You need to learn a little bit more about that person before you do. You need to do some sort of water testing here before you jump in the emotional waters with this energy. I said I was going to double clarify it, and I meant it, because it's something you think is great, but it's fueled by a tower, okay? Something you think is great come crashing down on your head real fast. Yeah, swimming in that kind of water, they'll come crashing down on you real fast. You get all sorts of heavy metal poisonings. All of a sudden you got memory loss, all kinds of things going on. Oh, fucking hell. It's a disaster, all right? Kinds of shit. One more crossing card from the original deck here. We're going to double clarify it. It's crossed by the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels good. You're better off on your own than you're better off outside the water than going in. You're better off on your own than getting into bed or into business with whatever energy this is. Until you get some more information. What's on top of the page? Yeah, the Hermit. You really need to do some soul searching here. Why is the Hermit here? The Five of Swords, yeah. You can't see it. Again, just look at the picture, right? Again, and this is on top of the 10 Wands. The 10 Wands is you can't see the forest for the trees. Yeah, it does. It looks really good. It does. It looks fantastic. But sometimes, this looks like a great house to buy. It looked terrific. This tree's got a nice tree in the yard. It looked like a good idea until the tree is in your living room. Until it falls. It is what it is. Don't sell yourself short. Definitely do your research first here. Do not take any leaps of faith until you're absolutely sure you got the right information. Because somebody else is hiding something. Somebody's hiding some shit. Okay? Period. Do what you want to do. Make your own decisions. Entertainment purposes only. Always got to throw that in. But there you go. Okay? Capricorn, position 10. It's just what the energy says. I just said it again here, big time. This is a false victory. It's a bit of bittersweet. All right? Careful about that. It won't last long. Capricorn. Eight of Swords. Somebody attached to you feels like they have no choice. What does that mean? I don't fucking know. I'll give you a couple of examples. Same frequency of energy can play out 1,000 different ways. Somebody attached to you feels like they have no choice. Maybe they feel like I have no choice but to tell them. I have no choice but to fire Capricorn. I have no choice but to set Capricorn up with my cousin, who, I don't know, my cousin who smells like fish. I mean, I have no idea. Bad fish. I have no idea. Okay, but it's something that it's one of those energies where I have no choice, meaning they don't really want to. They just have no choice. All right, but to tell you. Or do something. I don't know what it means. What's going on? It can also be an energy of somebody, on the flip of that, if you want the positive, it can also be an energy of somebody who's been holding on to something. Holding on to something that they think you'd want to hear, that again, if they don't tell you, they're just going to burst. They feel trapped by it. I don't know. What's going on? It's the Seven of Pentacles. They feel like they have no choice. Now is the time. It's divine timing. Now is the time. Have to say it now. Have to speak up. They don't want to. They don't want to. Nervous. Nine of Swords in the Light Seer. Multiple birds in the air. Nervous about telling you something. Why is the Nine of Swords here? I have to tell you. Ace of Swords. Communication. Somebody shows up and tells you something. I think it's something you already know. I think you already know this. I think it's just You may have been waiting for this person to fess up or say whatever this is. Say what they need to say. But now they feel like they have to for some reason. Why? I don't know. Divine timing. Sometimes the energy just makes us, just creates an urgency. I don't know. It is what it is. Okay. Position 11, Aquarius. Sometimes my other wild card, this could be you guys. It is. Page of Cups. It is you guys showing up. There you are. Adorable. I know you think I'm going to say you got new love or you've got somebody showing up with an apology. And I am. That's one of the energies that's there. But it's not the main energy that's there. This is you. You're looking for something new. I think a lot of you, this is you guys. You're showing up here. It's a high percentage of you. I think you're all looking for something new. I do. I think it's like one of those energies where even if you don't need to move, for example, I think you move anyway. Just because you're looking for a change of scenery. You just want something new, and you're going to do it for yourself. You're not going to wait on anybody else. It's just the energy that's there. It's an opportunity energy. If that's not you, if you're like, well, that's not me, Steve, then you don't have to take the opportunity. But I think it's a high percentage of you in some way. Small could be, or big in other ways. Sometimes it's that Tom Cruise energy from Risky Business. Sometimes you just need to say, what the fuck? One of my favorite lines from a movie. It's great. I heard it at a young enough age when the movie first came out that it stuck with me, right? Yeah, I had parents that took a young child to go see Risky Business in the movie theater. How about that? I tell you, it was nice. It was fun. What's it called, girl, Mom? Lovers. Crossing it. Everything I just said just got validated. You're making some big changes. You're going to do it yourself. For some of you, yep, we got a new soulmate coming in. We got somebody new. You're going to start dating somebody new, or somebody might show up with an apology. Yeah, that's all there. But this is bigger than that. The environmental energy is the Lovers. This is a card that used to be called the Choice. You're making a decision to change some things. You want something new, and you'll do it yourself if you have to, right? You want that, you'll take care of yourself if you have to. All right? What's on top? The Four of Cups. You're bored. That's what I said. Look at you. That's you. Right there, male or female. Don't come at me going, I'm a big burly biker, Steve. Good for you. Awesome. That's you. You look like that. You probably got that hair anyway if you're a big burly biker. What the hell? You're bored. You want something else. What did I say? I said this is the energy where you move even if you don't need to. You're like, well, I'm just going to move. I'm tired of this place. Right? Tired of it. It's that. It's right there. Why is the Four of Cups here? Wheel of Fortune. Change. Wheel of Fortune changes everything. Tens are the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. Wheel turns 180 degrees. Do I need to fucking even say anything? The cards just back up my energy read. That's all. The accuracy here makes this all the more frightening. Okay? Try to pay attention. If you identify with this, do your fucking research. I'm always frightened by this. I'm always frightened. Nothing has scared me more in societal energies in particular than fact checks after the lie. That's just fucking dangerous. That is so ass fucking backwards. If that's where we're heading, we're fucked. Okay? That's not the correct flow of energy. Completely fucking wrong. It's very bad to soulmate cycles too. The soulmate cycle is a direct reflection of societal energy, so this is not a surprise. Okay? Pisces, position 12. Somebody coming at you under some false assumptions, I'll tell you. But again, you guys are making some changes. I think you easily correct somebody who comes at you. You're like, really? That's why you're here? I'm in the middle of, making some changes right now. I'm just going to tell you you're here for the wrong reason. Bye. Okay? Pisces, position 12. Four of Pentacles. Somebody's fucking holding back. It's a miser energy, but I feel like the miser is about to spend. This is always read with position 1 and position 5. I feel like the miser is about to spend here. What do we got going on? What do we got going on? Another holding back energy, bookending this holding back. Very odd. Why is that here? It's crossed by the Page of Pentacles. which again I had somewhere. Didn't I have a Page of Pentacles over here? I don't know. I don't remember. Somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a weird bookend here. I think you learn that somebody is holding back here a little bit. There's something that you learn. There's a communication that comes your way that you feel there's more you can get out of than what you got. Perhaps it's you thinking back to an old conversation, and that's why the energy feels old and hazy to me. I want you, if you identify with position 12, doesn't matter if you're a Pisces, it's Piscean energy, so it's creative energy, okay? I want you to use some of that creativity. I want you to think back to a conversation and ask yourself an important conversation you had with a soul connection, and make sure you got everything out of it that you were supposed to. The universe seems to think it's providing you the environmental energy opportunity to learn something else from an old conversation. Somebody withheld something, okay? And sometimes we don't realize that till after the fact. You know, sometimes we don't. All right. Tower. Yeah. Why is the Tower here? The Page of Wands. There's an energy that just, something happens here that allows you to grow and explore in a way. Now, there's one energy here where somebody who was afraid to approach shows up. I mean, that's the Rainbow Unicorn Tarot. Any tarot channel would give you the reading here. Someone who was afraid to approach you suddenly and shockingly shows up, and it's communication, and you have new adventures with them, with the Page of Wands. Okay? Yeah, I get it. This is communication. They might be nervous about talking or thinking about what they're going to say. Yeah, that's here. That's Rainbow Unicorn fucking Tarot. Absolutely. And underneath it is a Page of Cups. They might be coming with a little bit of an apology. Could be. All of that is true. But the actual energy that's here, that you'd have to be an actual energy reader to pick up on, is an old conversation. Contains something very game-changing for you. And if you can figure out what it is that you didn't learn, that you glazed over, it changes everything. In fact, it allows you, here in the Page of Cups, to enable this energy here from position 11 and make some changes in your own life. So the Wheel of Fortune then ties to this Page of Wands. So you do have some new adventures coming from it. So there's something from the past that you can learn from. And yes, is it possible someone who was afraid to approach you approaches? Yeah, it is. It is possible. It's just not the primary energy, and I got to be honest with you. Okay? All right, let's shuffle. What? No. Yeah, the original. No. I'm going to go with a fresh deck. Let's go. Let's grab the animal deck. All right? And 3 cards and a crossing card. Add it all up, universe. Add it up. These are big readings. There's a lot of energy here. This is a crazy week. It really is. This whole top row ties together, and it applies to just about all of you watching. And it's not just about your soulmate coming at you. People are going to come at you under false assumptions. They've made assumptions which are almost always false. We should never assume. There's always a way to get your information, to get your ducks in a row. Right? It's just lazy if you don't. And certainly, my God, I know this is part of societal energies right now, but if you run a YouTube channel, if you're some kind of influencer, for fuck's sake, research shit before you say it. Don't play into this energy. Let's not move in this direction, okay? That's just wrong. It's not good for the soulmate cycle. It's not good for the societal energies. It's backwards of energy flow, which knocks energy out of balance, which causes all sorts of repercussions. Karmic and otherwise. All right? Oh, it's just bad. Here we go. 5 Cups. The Fool. Page of Wands. Adding it all up. What are they thinking and feeling? And the 2 of Swords. Fueled by what? The Sun. 2 Truths. Hey, look, it says the same thing. It's what I just said about this top row. And as I was shuffling it comes out. Ace of Swords, 2 Truths, right? People are clear. Clarity here. The Sun, yes. People are acting on the wrong fucking sword. They're believing the wrong sword, doing the wrong thing about you, about your relationship, about how they feel about you. Generally, it feels to me about feelings because it's Five of Cups here. All right? It's possible people are coming at you and people think that you're sad for some reason. And you're like thinking to yourself, why does everybody keep coming up and asking if I'm okay? I'm fine. There's something about your energy output that's making them think that you're not well. It's just an example. I'm not saying that's it. It could just as well be the other side. Maybe you are unwell and people keep coming up to you and telling you happy stories and stuff and you're just not in the fucking mood. You tell them to go away and they show back up. It's because the energy is distorting things. There's something distorting about the energy here. So again, it is what it is. People are making moves without all the information, but they think they got the information. You follow? It's the best I can tell you. And the net result is about the mentality of a 13 or 14-year-old. You know? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, typically, the only people that used to have to deal with lies and then we sort out the logic of we'll tell the lie and then we'll sort out the facts later. Right? We'll sort out the fact-checking later. The only time usually in the past we ever had to deal with that is if you were a parent of a teenager. Teenagers lie. It's what they do. Their frontal lobe isn't developed yet. They're natural sociopaths. They lie first, worry about the consequences later. Right? That kind of thing. Usually, and that's why this little card came out here. We're dealing with, everybody right now is the parent of a teenager with everyone around them. And we're having to deal with that. Now, this energy is spread and it's all over the place. Now what's happening is we're having to deal with it in societal energies and everywhere. You know, it's like everybody's a teenager. You know, it's crazy town. But yeah, you definitely have energies coming at you under false pretenses in some way. It's going to be different for all of you. As far as the soulmate connection goes, I really get a strong vibe that somebody thinks you feel a certain way or they're coming to fix something from the past and it's not exactly the way you feel, or it's not exactly what you want to have fixed, right? You think the issue is something else. So it's really just an energy of people are mistaken. Either way, it's a pretty big reading. Take it for what it's worth. I'm blown away. This is the best way to put it that I've seen with the Two of Swords crossing the Fool. And somebody absolutely convinced, yep, definitely the right way to go, and they're going completely the wrong way. Okay? That's it. There's a little bit of projecting going on too. I want to add that because I'm getting that off of the Five of Cups and the Page of Wands here. There's a little bit of people projecting. In other words, if someone thinks that, and that could be also the energy that's here. In other words, if someone's coming up to you and why, you're asking yourself, why does everybody think I'm sad? Why is everybody asking me if I'm okay? It's actually because they're sad. They're the ones who are not okay. And they just can't see it. They can't pick up on it. Okay? So the energy can play out that way too. Keep that in mind. All right? Maybe knowing that, maybe you can help them out. I don't know. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, and well, like, share, and subscribe. Do all that. Have fun. All right. That's it. Good luck. It's the best I can tell you.